Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. So sell-off in Bitcoin today and the cryptos. Bitcoin, we're at our next major cluster area. You can see here our first one, 81.92, just pausing right there and then continuing to sell off. We had 79, right around 79.36, 79.50, 79.60 as the next cluster area. Through there, people always ask, what do you do when you see it just go through that level? How do you get the next ones if we don't have a pausing bar? We do, and we've talked about this before. You can always drop to the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, then you can look for a pausing bar on the 1 hour. So let me go back, hold on, let me go back to the 4 hour, find my points that I dropped this from. And you can also do the shorter term ones. So I'm going to take it down here and then bring it back up in a second. So let me go down to the 1 hour. So you could always come down to something like this was a pausing bar. Then this was a nice pausing bar that gave you some other levels. If you just started here, you know, you would have been targeting the 78.28. If you went down to here, you've been targeted with 78.14, but it gives you an area to start watching for. Okay, you can also do this. You can also come to this most recent high and start ratcheting down. Remember, we used the most recent and the longer term ones. So you could also come over here. Sorry, I wanted my Fibonacci, which we've redone as Gann. So if I came down to here, oops, and move this. So you can start ratcheting these down from the most recent swing, and then I'm going to set them to my forward harmonics. So you see here we came down to 77.35 essentially. So that gives us this level right here, and we've just dipped below it. Now I can also then combine those with the short and the longer term and see if we have any cluster areas. So the next major area is about this 7,400 to about 7,450. I'm just going to stick with the longer term ones for now in order not to mess up the chart. We're focusing on 7,400. You see here, we got some divergences down here. So you see how it kept making lower lows and the RSI making higher lows. So that's telling you momentum's waning, and we just returned to the other side of the rotation zone. If we get above 79.70, we'll start watching for a potential rally from about 82.21 based off the 4 hour. Let's switch to, that's based off the 1 hour. Let's go back to the 4 hour. And you can see even divergences on the 4 hour. So lower low, higher low in RSI. Major is about, we're going to be watching it based off the 4 hour, about 8,000. Just above the scan level, we have the rotation zone. Rotation zone on the 4 hour supersedes the 1 hour, so 8,000. If we did rally through there, the next major, you can always do some retracements here, but the next major area then would be about 8,400. So those are the two key areas we'll be watching in Bitcoin. If it does sell off, again, 7,400, then about 7,150, then about 69.50 to the downside. Looking at Ethereum coming down pretty much. This one didn't even have to be updated. Coming down, we had 191.46, stopping pretty much at that level and starting to rally back. Let me move these levels now down. We got a nice pausing bar. So any rally, we have a prior Gann level, 202.75, plus declining moving averages at about 204. So 202.75 to 204 is first area of resistance. If we rally beyond that, we'd be watching about 216 and then 224. Switching to the daily chart. Daily chart, major resistance. You see this prior support ledge now becoming resistance. So major resistance on the daily coming in at 218 between the flat 50 and the declining rotation zone. So that's on any rally, really focus on the 218 level. If we continue to sell off, we have the flat 200, and we're watching about 179. 179 to 180 is the key level on a continued sell-off. We did drop below that, about 186. So those are the key levels we're watching both on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.